Pistols needed a more effective firearm in the late 15th century, in wars and especially in close combat, when rifles were not effective. Although the length of the rifle was reduced, and short rifles called carabiner were used in the past, pistols with short barrels, which can be carried easily, and can be used by a single person even under difficult conditions, started to be produced as of 1544. Dear viewers, we would be very pleased if you subscribe, for developing of our channel. These short-barreled handguns, previously known as the weapons of the European nobility, over time, they have become polite weapons used by the middle class, carried by officers in belts, and used in the duel by the subordinates. It became the main weapon of the German infantry in 1557, and the cavalry in 1569. In these newly produced guns, the barrel and the bullet chamber were produced as a single piece, and filled from the mouth, as in the rifles before. Excluding the fuse firing system, the same firing systems seen in rifles were used in pistols. Until the end of the 16th century, pistols whose firing system was designed with a mainspring flint stone, began to be produced with flint as of 1598, and later on with a capsule and needle system in parallel with the development of rifles. Pistols examples, like all firearms, were produced as muzzle-loading and single-barreled. Later they were also produced as multi-barreled. It is known that it is generally used in guns with 4 to 5 barrels after the most common double barrels. There are differences in the firing mechanisms of multi-barrel pistols, and it is known that each barrel has a separate firing system. Multi-barreled pistols were not widely used due to their heavy, expensive and low reliability, short firing range and low aiming ability. Especially this type of weapon is known as pirate weapon. Since the second half of the 19th century, developments in the arms industry in Europe and America started mass production, and a new pistol model was designed. After muzzle-loading pistols, collective pistols called revolvers that can fire more rapidly, small-sized pocket pistols generally known as women's weapons, semi-automatic or semi-automatic pistols with needles, magazines and self-inserting the bullet into the bullet chamber have begun to be produced. In addition, the British also produced guns called blunderbuss, which is a small weapon among rifled pistols. However, these weapons were not widely used on battlefields. Personal protection was among the weapons, and remained as a security weapon in the British Royal Postal Service until 1840. Pistols were often used as an officer's weapon. Its most effective use was during the First World War. It has been used by many personnel during and after this war. It was also used as a staff weapon by military police, pilots and tank personnel. As known, pistols were produced in various forms until factory production started. Each country generally used the pistols that it produced or determined for its own army as staff weapons. In Europe, Webley and Scott Company started to produce guns in the 1790s, and in 1834, the first batch of guns was produced. In the United States, Smith Wesson has started mass production of pistols since 1840. In 1870 he produced the first large-caliber gun, the Model 3s, and later the Model 10s. The most famous weapon of the later designed pistols is the German Luger. During the First World War, 2 million pieces of the 9mm .08 Luger pistol were produced. Lugers, which are used as an officer's weapon in the German army, are magazine pistols and have a capacity of 7 rounds. The magazine is placed under the pistol grip. Lugers are renowned for their accuracy and reliability. 1894 Model Mauser automatic pistols. It has often been the weapon of choice by the Italian army. During the First World War, Turkish and Bulgarian armies also used German Mauser, Parabellum and Bela pistols as staff weapons. The officer weapon of the British Army is the Webley Model 4 pistols. During the First World War, 300,000 pieces of these guns were produced with a diameter of 11.6 mm and a capacity of 6 rounds. It is an extremely reliable weapon. It is a pistol that has proven itself more in the Dutch swamps during the war. Colt and Smith-Wesson pistols, which are American weapons, were also used in the British Army. The standard pistol of the French Army is the 1892 model pistol Revolver. It has a diameter of 9 mm and a capacity of 6 rounds. These pistols were also produced in Belgium and Spain. It is a weapon similar to the British Webley. However, while the Webley guns were opened in the form of breaking during the filling process, the ball with the bullet slots of these guns could be opened to the side, making it easier to fill the bullets. During the First World War, Serbian army officers also used these pistols as staff weapons. It was also used in the Second World War due to its reliability. Belgian army officers used 7.6 mm American-made Browning guns, and an American-made 9 mm 1903 model Browning pistol. The Austrian, Hungarian and Romanian armies also used the 1912 model Steyr automatic pistol as an officer cadre weapon. These 9 mm pistols had a capacity of 8 rounds. Apart from these pistols, Hungarian troops also used 7.65 Fegyvergyar pistols. The USA generally used 2 models of pistols. These are the .45 caliber 1911 Colt revolver, and the Smith-Wesson revolver, which first began to be produced in 1840. The 1910 model 9 mm Gilli automatic pistol was used in the Italian army. However, since the production of these pistols did not meet the demand, 1891 model Bodio pistols, and 1915 model 7.65 mm Beretta automatic pistols were also used. The Gilsendi model pistols were similar to the German Luger pistols, but were less durable and reliable. Berettas, on the other hand, were useless and in danger of explosion. Due to the scarcity of pistols in Russia, Russian officers used all types and models of pistols they had seized. Then they used Russian-made Nagant pistols, the more common Belgian form. The development of today's pistols generally begins with the production of Browning HP in Belgium in the 1930s, and then gains fame with the selection of standard military weapons in Canada. In the same time period, Italian Beretta, French Map, Spanish Star, Russian Tokarev, German Walter were made. In addition, the pistols produced from that time to the present have been developed over the years, and the modern and much more technical still has come. It is known that the technique and models of the guns are still being developed. Dear viewers, these are the information we have prepared about the invention of the gun. And we would be very pleased if you subscribe to support us. Thanks for watching. See you in another video.